Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be trying these Anthropologie baskets that I saw that I wanted to create. But before we get started, do not forget to like and subscribe. All right, so let's get right into it. The first basket is a $5 basket that I got from the Target Dollar Spot or Bullseye section, whatever you would call it. And I thought they were really cute because they were already two-toned. And so all I needed to do was add the little macrame style detail. I'm using yarn to do it, but you can use macrame cord. I folded over the yarn the length that I wanted. I made it a little bit longer because you're going to be tying it. And then I looped it through a big needle and pulled it through and tied off the knot. I double tied it so that it wouldn't slip through. Even single tying it worked, but I double tied it just to make sure it wouldn't slip through. And then once I was done going around the whole basket, I started to do this. I just wanted to show you right here how you do it. You're just going to take two pieces and tie them together. So it's really 4 pieces because each piece is going to be 2 pieces when you put it through. So you're going to take those 2 sections and tie them together. But when you're doing it, make sure to double knot it. Again, I just wanted to show you right here. But when you do it, you can see it starts to form a pattern. And then what you're going to do is take the inner ones from the first 2 sections and tie those, and then the inner ones from the next 2 sections and tie those, and then again, and as you go down, you'll see it'll start to form a shape as you do it. I worked in sections of 8, so I did 4 across, 4 across, 4 across, and then down, down, down. And then when I wanted to connect them, then I tied those together as well. So you can see how it is working in the sections of 8. If you have any questions about it, just ask me and I'll try to answer them the best I can. But this is how you do it. And you're going to go all the way around until you're done. Once you're done with that part, then you're going to give them a gentle tug and try to gather them all together, making sure that they are not overlapping and spacing them out the right way. What I did was just pull them all together and then tie them so that I can glue them down, because if you leave the bulkiness right there in the middle, then the basket won't be able to sit upright. So once I tied it and glued it down, then I cut off all the excess that was there in the middle. And that's it for the basket. And you can do this in any size. And the bigger it is, the more details it'll have. But this is a cute little $5 Target Dollar Spot DIY that you can do. And you can do it your own way and customize it with the look that you want. All right, I hope you enjoyed this one. So let's get on to the next one. All right, this one is another Target Dollar Spot Bullseye DIY. It says $5, but because it was after Valentine's Day, I got these for $2.50. So usually they have these dish rags around every holiday season. So if there's colors that you like, you can get them if they still have them after, and then use them to make cute pillows. What I did was face them right side to right side, sew down along the long way, and then turned it back out the right way. And then I wrote down the wording that I wanted to have on it and took more yarn and just stitched. You can do the stitches in different ways. At first, I started to do like a little mini X on them, but for the L, I thought it would be easier to do it a different way. So after I did these couple of stitches, then I realized I can just put a long stitch to certain points on the L, which you'll see, and then go over those with a quick loop on top of it. And it made it easier to do those. But when you do the circle letters like the O, which you'll see when I go on to that, you're going to have to do that with the single stitches, because, or you could try it with the points. I don't know. I did it with the single stitches. But once you get the hang of it and how you want to do it, this part is really easy. All right, so once you're done with that, then I top stitched along one side so that the pom-pom details stay there. And then I pulled apart the stuffing and stuffed it and top stitched along the other side. And that is it. You're done with the pillow, and you can customize it with your own wording. And I think it's a super cute way to use the Target Dollar Spot dish towels. Okay, so this one is inspired by two different baskets. One is an Anthropologie basket. They had a little hanging basket that I saw that I liked. And the other is a West Elm basket that I saw that had the cute little V detail. So I kind of combined them both to make the basket that I wanted. All right, I got this one from the Target Dollar Spot. It was $3. You can see that when you put it down, it is a little uneven, but that's okay because I'm going to be using it as a hanging basket. And this one is super duper simple. I have this masking tape. I doubled it because it was a little cheap and I was worried that it would bleed through. But what you're going to do is just tape it down, try to press it down as best as you can so that it gets in all the little cracks and crevices, because it's kind of like a natural material woven basket. So it's a not a smooth surface. So I pressed it down to get in all the cracks and crevices, and then just took some basic acrylic paint and went over on top of it. With this one, it's cute because you can customize it to do it any color that you want. I think your white would really pop. If you wanted to go with your room decor, you can do it in different colors. And I think whatever color it is, the material would take the color well. So this is just it. You're going to paint on top of it. And then when you're done with that, you're going to go on to the next step. And you can see, like, once the color hit it, it just took like a whole different look onto it, which I think is super cute. And you can see with the tape, if you wanted to do two colors, like outline that with the white, that would be cute too. I might go back and do that, but I haven't yet. All right, so then once you're done doing that and filling in all the little pieces, I wanted to show you that you can use anything to do it. That was like a thick shoestring, but I had an old purse strap that I wanted to use to give it like a leather strap look. So what I did was just take that and I cut that off. And once you have the length that you want, you could just take that and glue that down. Once I was done gluing it down, I clipped it so that it can dry in place, and I didn't have to hold it till it dried. But that is it for that. So all you're gonna need to do for this one is paint it and put a strap on the back, and you'll get a whole little Anthropologie look for about $3. So I think this one is really cute, and I love that you can customize it the way that you want. Okay, so on to the last one. This one was a $3 little home sign that I got also from the Target Dollar Spot or Bullseye section, whatever you call it. And this cute because the base is just like a wood kind of material, so you can paint it whatever color you want, and you can even paint the home sign whatever color you want. For this, I just painted the base. So what I did was tape off around the wording and filled it in the wood base with a acrylic paint. So just going to go over it. I only used one coat for this, so you're not going to need that much paint. It takes the color really well. I went around and I just filled in all of the brown spots on it. Once I was done doing that, then I removed the tape and went into the little cracks that were taped off while I was painting around the outside, and then I let that dry, and that was it for that part. So what I did here was I came back in with a smaller brush to go into the little cracks and details of the sign, because I didn't want to get color on the letters that were there. So once you go in and do that part, then you just leave it to dry. And then once it's dry, you come back. I used flowers that I got from the Dollar Tree. But I guess you can find them at Michael's, you can find them at Joann's or what have you and stuff. I think some the little eucalyptus type leaves will look cute here too. And then you can go around the whole O. But I used these, and then I just cut them into individual pieces because they were kind of like in bunches. So I cut them into individual pieces, and then I placed them around the way that I wanted them to go, and then just glued them. So I glued them down individually, and then I came back on top with the Dollar Tree flowers, and then I just layered them with the pink and then the yellow. And I think it's a cute way just to add a little touch of spring to your house for the spring season. So that is it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big old thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.